Hi, this is for teaching Brazilian Portuguese. I'm going to read the same story again. This time put some translation into it. Okay. This is not meant for beginner. I mean, someone's toward a beginner, but not for someone who's never seen Portuguese before. Okay. I will be doing, I'm not sure when, but try to get to it as fast as I can. Doing the same story with more like a word by word translation for an absolute beginner. But this is for someone who's started looking at this and needs a little bit of help. Okay, here we go. Okay, says, please never stop traveling. Okay, then about liberty and the concept of creating a culture of traveling, of how it is important to leave the nest and know other cultures and visions of the world. And to point out a few things, the E without the accent, that means and. And if you speak Dutch, you might think of en as and in Dutch. Drop the n, But then the E with the accent is pronounced differently. It's like the in the hat in English. That means is. And often it can mean it is or he is. They don't have to put the pronouns there. See other things we got here. We got the word o, the. Conceito, concept. Case where they dropped the P. There were two. The concept in English is PT. They've dropped one of the two consonants to go conceito, concept. See here. Criar, to create. You look at the English word create, it starts out CRIA, K, and there is another word, creare, to believe, but it doesn't start out like CRIA, like create does in English. A little memory tip. Let's see here, and I'll keep going. Oh, wait a second. Okay, they had the dough in there of the. Okay, to translate it, I say leave the nest. It says of the nest, dough. Contraction between G, D-E, and O, the dough. Okay, next paragraph. Okay, the sun had not even been born when I entered the car. That sentence is in the car. No, that's for in the. Okay. O sol, the sun. Okay, sonolento, sleepy. I was trying, tentava, to understand what is oki. Oki isn't always translated to what, but a whole lot of times. See, oki means you say it's what. Okay, the motorist, is the there. Motorista was saying, Lucia. Okay. N-A is noom. The N there stands for in. And then is the word for A, so you got noom. N-A, or in English, loaded, cargado, of accent. I'd say with accent, they say of accent. That's G, D-E. G sotaque. Several minutes, varios minutos, climbing montaña. Okay, you can see the word mount in there. Okay, they're climbing up, acima, up. Later, okay, or after. So several minutes climbing up after and arriving, depois, after. And, again, we arrive. Chegávamos. We arrive at our destination. They got ao. That's to the, our, noso. Destino, to our destination. That the, we don't use that in English, but they pretty much put a the before every noun. So they say at the, our destination. Even though they got an hour sitting there, they still put a the in there. Okay. Mirante, a lookout. No, that's in the alto, it's height in this case. G Pocara, the G is DE. I think sometimes can be pronounced de. Some accents in Portuguese, but pretty much everybody say G. Pocara, that's the city's name. Cidade, a city. Do, that's of the interior of Nepal. So we got another do of the, again, that's DE plus O. Despite, a pesar, of the, da, of the, again, it's a combination of DE plus A, of the. Madrugada, that's dawn. Still, ainda. Dominar, dominating. The points. Okay, the here is ponteros for points. So you gotta use os, masculine plural. Goes with points, which is a masculine plural noun, ending with os. Ponteros. Os ponteros. They match. Os, os. Do, of the. Do, again, combination of G plus O. And then of the halogio. Halogio. Starts with an R. Remember that's R. Beginning of a word is pronounced an H in Portuguese. There's an accent over the first O, so you got to stress that syllable. Halogio. And that means a watch or clock. So saying the points of the clock, showing where the clock hand is pointing to, showing that it's still dawn, but yet the place is full. It says, o local estava cheio. Cheio, full. Estava, again, that's is for location and temporary conditions. So it's full at the moment, right? So you gotta use estava for your is there. Okay, a small multitude. That's the A for the feminine gender. Pequeña, you got to change that pequeña to an A ending. Sorry, it's pequeña. I'm used to, I'm a person who learned Spanish first. I kept occasionally speak Spanish inadvertently. So a small multitude, C. Heunia, that SE there, now C, is a reflexive pronoun, okay? So they're gathering, they're meeting themselves there, Ali. Gente is people, G of, DE, G. Various means various. Partes, parts, do. Those of the. That's D, G plus O. Okay, D. The word of plus the word O. Okay. Mundo, world. And key. That's QUE. It looks like it would be pronounced K, but it's pretty much everyone says key, every accent that I've seen. Even talking slow, I still hear everybody say key for that. Okay, Kenya, they have Kenya conquered, vencido, o sono, the sleep, o is the, para testemunhar, in order to bear witness to, okay, testify to, testemunhar. Got the NH, is a enya sound. Spanish uses an N with a little tilde on it for that. Portuguese uses NH. Portuguese has an LH too, Elia, on top of the enya. So to a moment, momento único, unique, inesquecível. Okay, inesquecível. Okay, unforgettable. Okay, little pronunciation tip. L, then the word. inesquecível. Ooh, you don't pronounce it as an L there. Okay. Todos, everybody. Prenderam. They hold the breath. A respiração. Okay. That's the way you say that. São at the end. It's like you're gonna. This is like you're gonna say. Just you hit the S kind of hard, like you're gonna stress the syllable, but you don't say son. Nope. You say so. You say the S hard, then you drop down and go into a nasal only on. So it comes out so. You're not saying anything loud except the S. So. Okay. Moving on. Okay, when the sun, they hold their breath. Quando, when the sun, oh soul. There's that word the again. Oh, começou a nacer, to be born. Commence starts to be born. Okay. Iluminando, ando ending means that's the ing in this language, Portuguese. Iluminando, so it's illuminate, right? Pretty much, but ando in the end for illuminating. Poco a poco, little by little, they use little to little. Poco a poco. The grandiosity of the do again, do of the Himalayas. And they use that, by the way, Himalayas as they call it, they use it as a singular noun, whereas English, of course, uses the Himalayas plural. So that's why it's do Himalaya of the Himalaya. They actually pronounce it Himalaya. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this SG foi was at TE ending comes out chi, where DE goes G, so this is SG. Depending on the accent, you could have a este for this too. For this, this was foi one of dos, no contraction there. Dos. Okay, well, there's a contraction there. There's no contraction in the and the d, but dos is a contraction of plus the masculine plural the, dos. So one of the, dos is of the, is one of the, dos. Most magical moments that I have lived, vivi, since desde, okay. Que coloquei, that I placed uma mochila, a backpack, mochila. Coloquei, by the way, is place, put. Nas is contraction. That N is in, at, or on, most likely. A few other things could be, but usually in or on, or 90% of the time it's in or on. Nas, on the costas. Costas. Well, that's the back, but they're the word for back is plural. Well, why? I don't know. I've asked persons from Portugal, and they don't know either. It's like it's a plural noun. Back, costas. And commenced to travel in 2009. Okay, foi was in this. There's another in there. Naquel, aquele is that, but you put that in naquele. Now you get in that ano, year. Okay, key that's that. Looks like K if you're a Spanish speaker. May for May is to graduate. Conseguir, that means to succeed. In this case, but you succeed in a job, it means you got it, okay? You got the job. You managed to get a job, okay? Meu is mine. Meu. Primero emprego, my first job. And passei means spend, right? So he's spending his time, right? Doesn't say that, but okay. Juntar, juntar is to gather. Spanish is juntar, but here it's juntar. Grana is money. Total mês, all month. Sempre com, always with, the objetivo, object. Another case where in object we have CT, that's two straight consonants. They've dropped the C, so it's objetivo. But if you realize that consonants get dropped like that, it's not too hard to figure out that's object. Okay, with the objective in this case, not object, but objective, is objetivo. G, tirar, to pull. Tirar is pull. The mochila. Mochila is a backpack. Do. Okay, in this case, it means from the, because G really means of a lot, but it can also mean from. So he's going to pull his backpack from the closet, the armario. Okay, so here do meant from the. Okay, traveling, viajar, is uma oportunidade. There's that DE ending, G. Oportunidade de conhecer, to understand, or to know. Cartões, postais, postcards. That already means já, already. The Spanish word ya, you can't say ya, you gotta say ja. But you don't say ja either. Not a hard press J. You can't say ja. It's a bit above a Y, but it's still a flat tongue J. Ya, ya. It's not hard enough. Ja, ja. It's gotta be a J. You gotta make it a J. Ya. Okay, ya. Already, vimos. We have seen. We see. Milhões de vezes, millions of times. And photos, in photos. That's a nasal sound there. EM, EN nasal, EM nasal, they are different. Thing is, you just gotta concentrate on how you make an M. Okay, okay, how would you make an N? So you got it's there's a very slight difference. I'm not saying I'm great at that, differentiating my EMs and ENs, but there is a difference. Mas de pertinho, but up close. Com todo, with all, the impact, impacto. You got the, and impacto, ends with O. Of course, this guy says he's going to say impacto. They're going to take their long O's and make them ooh at the end. Depending on the accent, some people will say this word is impacto as they're saying it slowly. And then fast talking, they'll say impacto. But some people will say impacto every time. So, and I'm going to see about what the length of this video is getting to be. Okay, my target's 30 minutes, so I'm keep going here. Okay. 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 With all the impact that this esse tipo of experience, that's G, and then experience is very recognizable there, is capable, capaz, excuse me, it's capaz, sorry, capaz, capable, G, causar, capable of causing. It is an opportunity, é uma oportunidade de descansar. Descansar is to rest. Se divertir reflects the verb to have fun. Divertir. I think diversion, right? And porque não? Why not means why not? Porque, you guys said from Spanish, right? Why not? No. So why not daydream? Soñar acordado. Soñar is dream. Acordado means awake. That is from acordar, to wake up. So if you've woken, you're awake, aren't you? Acordado. Okay, pensando, thinking, and in como, how it would be, seria. Okay, ser that is the main verb for to be, for permanent stuff. Got the ia ending. Ia ending often means it's a would. There's a would in there, so instead of be, it's would be. But not all ia endings are for that. Some ia endings are for a past tense. So you gotta get used to those a little bit. But usually, if you look at the tense that what you're reading is in, you can't get confused too easily, because if the IA is sitting there in a present tense, then it must be would. Okay. If an IA ending is sitting in something that looks like it can be past tense, then it's probably a past tense form of a verb, right? Okay. So what it would be like, viver, to live, lá, there, não, not, sa. That is not sa. I believe it's pronounced ka. Sorry. There's no little, what do you call that thing? Cedilla on the bottom of it. La, não, ka. Here, not there. And, okay, pensando nas muitas vidas. Okay, thinking in the many lives, many different lives. So pensando is from pensar, to think. In the is nas. Okay, muitas vidas. Well, vidas is the noun there. It ends with as. So that nas in the has to be as. N for in, as for the, matching the as at the end of vidas. And then you got muitas. Well, muitas means in the many lives. Well, muitas also goes to as. And they got diferentes. And diferentes does not matches the plural, but it does not ever vary from the E before the S, okay? So there's never a differento or a differenta, nope. Always going to be differente, but does get an S to match vidas. So yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4 things matching that vidas there all together. Okay, that we could have. Poderíamos, care. Poder means to be able to. The amos ending is for we, and ter means have. Over in Spanish, it's tener. They've got rid of the N in the middle, and a little more than that, but from tener in Spanish to ter here in Portuguese. Okay. En cada esquina, in each or every corner do mundo, of the world. Do, it's do for of the mundo, and the O has to be do, because that O has to match mundo. Well, they're going to pronounce it mundu, as they're saying it here in this video. And if mundo happened to be feminine, this would be da instead of do. But no, it's a masculine noun, and you use do for it, of the. Okay, so this is talking about thinking about stuff, but then it says, but, o ato, the act. Now here's another case, ato, act. Well, we have ACT, 2 straight consonants. They dropped one of them, went to ato for act. But the act, de colocar, and why am I saying car loudly? Because it ends with an R. At least remember that for now. If something ends with an R, you say it loudly, okay? There's other letters. The rules are about certain letters you have the common, most usual pronunciation as far as the stress. And then the rest of the consonants, you stress in the very last syllable. Well, practicality is a whole lot of words that end with R. Remember that, you get a lot of it right. Colocar. Okay, uma. Well, that ends with an A. Okay, it's a vowel. Not everything that ends with a vowel gets stressed on the second to last syllable, but a whole lot of it does. You have these endings like that end with a vowel, but they don't follow the rule. You got mochila, backpack, that ends with an A. So I put the accent automatically. I highlight the second to the last syllable, which is the most common thing, mochila. Nas, on the backs, costas, okay, see, and enter oneself, see, entregar, in the world, ao mundo, okay. Pode, that's P-O-D-E, so that's a vowel ending, so you gotta put the stress on the second last syllable, po, so it's pode, pode, pode. Ser mais, okay, is more. So thinking about it's nice, but actually putting on the backpack and entering the world can be more, okay. And pronunciation tip on mice. There's two. It's not mice. It's mice, mice, mice. But you say it fast. Mice. Okay. I think I got to my half hour here. So, hey, if you like this kind of thing, like, subscribe, comment, share. Everybody have a great day. Bye bye.